Mm. So we'll start in 1 minute. Just give me, I'll just open the pages. Okay. Mm. So all set. Can we start? Okay. So good evening, all. So why are we here? Endinana, come on. We are here to discuss the RTP for the November 24, right? So those people who are searching for the last RTP, I will share you the discussion link in the group. RTP for last attempt, May 24. Right now, our November 24 RTP. Okay. So let's discuss the RTP, and you guys also try to say the answer. Even the answers are wrong, it's fine. We are here to study now. Okay, so let's solve the RTP and don't take the time extra by yourself. Right now, let's discuss and solve. And I want your full support. Keep on replying in the chat box. All set? Come on. Okay, so starting, keep replying in the chat box. Okay, even those who are seeing the live. Okay, so as you guys know, 30 marks is MCQ and 70 marks is descriptive. So RTP starts with the integrated case study. Okay, so let's bash. Just see the case study Valipam, I mean, case study size. Just see, it's a big case study. You saw? Okay. So always you can, whenever the case studies is huge, always you can do one thing, not to omit the case study, but we can start from the question. Can we try that technique? We'll read the question, then relate back to the case study. Okay. So the first question. On the basis of above mentioned facts, you are required to answer the following MCQ. Okay. In the given case, cyber attack encountered by the company is called as or known as what? And I'm not just concentrating on discussing RTP, I'm also concentrating on discussing the concept in the question. Can we discuss the concept and go? Is that fine? Okay. So which chapter related question is it? This is relating to digital audit. Okay. Chapter 12. In that, there is something called as cyber attack. There are a lot of different types of cyber attack. In the options they're giving, spoofing. And so what is spoofing? Spoofing. Spoofing means it is like disguise. Okay. Like fake. It's like imitating. Okay. It's like fake disguise. Like the mail or like the person is from a trusted source. That is spoofing. What is denial of services? DOS, denial of services. Denial of services means here the target, is it money, guys? Is it money? Like in malware, etc. Is the target money? No, it's not money. What they want is they want the organization to lose the time. Whenever the system is down, they will lose the time. Time is costly. So denial of service. So here the cost is time lost by the entity. Malware. There are a lot of types of malware. So what is malware actually? How spoofing, denial of service malware is different. Malware means, yes, malicious software. Okay, it's like some program or it's like some code which is introduced. It can be, yeah, it can be different codes, etc. What is identity-based attack? Endana? Come on, another. What is identity-based attack? Identity means a valid user credentials is compromised. Their identity is being stolen. Okay, valid user credential is being compromised. Okay, now guys, in the given case they have asked, so we have to read what has happened in the case study. Can we go? Once I read the case study, I wanted you to say whether it is spoofing, DOS, malware, or identity based, right? Okay. Where? Comtech Limited is a top 1000 listed entity and a listed entity. So whenever you see listed entity in the question, there are a lot of places which comes to mind. Like listed entity, there is ESG, BRSR, Business Responsibility Sustainable Reporting. Then internal audit will be applicable. Something more, SEBI, LODR, then CAM will come. Wow, that's right. So whenever you see listed entity in the question, a lot of places will come to mind. But wait, even for doing the audit of listed entity, you should be subject to peer review. Excellent. Based on market capitalization, sells IT and related equipments directly to the consumers through the website. Somewhere have you heard 1000? Very good, Amrita. Even EQCR will come for listed entity. Very good. Somewhere you have heard about top 1000 listed entity. It's there. Top 1000 listed entities. Come on, in that chapter, emerging audit, sustainable reporting. Okay. One day, the CFO of the company received a video call from the managing director instructing him to transfer 90 lakhs to the bank account. When questioned by the CFO, MD explained the products are fast moving, contribute 30% of the company's revenue. Further, amount is within the approved limit, can be remitted without approval. Satisfied with the explanation, CFO made necessary transfer. Did you understood the case study? Call came, appeared to be a trusted source, so he remitted the amount after satisfying. At the end of the month, while preparing the BRS, CFO realized incremental payments of 90 lakhs each made to the same entity. These payments were unreconciled, does not have any corresponding entry in the books of account. CFO explained situation to the MD. MD is the person who called him first. Reminding him about the video call, instructed him such payment. However, MD denied making such call. CFO and MD engaged a forensic expert who observed that company had been under a cyber attack. Now pause. Can you say which type of cyber attack? We have 4 options: spoofing, identity-based, denial of services, and one more option was there, no? Malware. Okay, I got 2 things. Okay, identity I got, then I got spoofing. But can I say, is there any hint in the question that password is being stolen or login ID being stolen? No. Without that being stolen, how can you say it is identity based? Valid credential should be compromised. Credential ille. That should be compromised for identity based. Here, a person is disguising like MD. So, come on, it's not denial of service. It's not program or code. It's not malware. So, is it spoofing more correct or is it identity based attack? It is spoofing. Why? Acting as if it is from a trusted source. So, the answer for the first one is A. Are we clear? Okay. So with your permission, can I go to 2? The engagement partner is confused as to whether audit report would be impacted by cyber attack instance. What would be the appropriate reporting implication? Just give me 1 minute. Let's read the continuation. Okay. Where is the cyber attack? Here. Hackers have gained access to the laptop, obtaining bank account details, etc. During the risk assessment process, the company determined that IT environment poses a significant risk. The auditor assessed that principal financial system used in the information system has been compromised. Okay. Now, can you read the options? There is a risk. Okay. That particular environment is risky. If there is a cyber attack, amount FS will be affected. No implication on audit report. Qualify the opinion. Include emphasis of matter para. Report as can. Come on, use the ruling out technique. No implication in audit report. There is implication. We need to let people know. Do you need to qualify, guys? Qualify, Qualify pannanuma. Vendam. Why? No need, not required, because it has been already. Come on, guys, it has been already shown in financial. And they have ordered for investigation. No need to qualify. Is it emphasis or is it can? Your answer is right. It is can. Now, may I know the reason why you choose CAM? Because CAM is sick. 7 Divya, CAM kutta. 701. Okay. Emphasis is 706. Okay. As per essay 701, 3 matters are reported as CAM. Can you just say which are the 3 matters? 1. Matters involve high ROM-up risk. Second, significant accounting estimates. Accounting estimates. Any event or transaction affecting the audit. Actually, here 2 things can be done. 1, risk is high. Second, there has been an event which affects the financial audit. So answer is, you're right, B. Yeah. Can we go to 3? Come on, 3. Okay. The company wants to prepare integrated report as contained in the International Integrating Reporting Council endorsed by SEBI. The company secretary is of the view that integrated report is mandatory for the listed entity. Which of the following is correct? But actually, this is a very minute part which most of us would have been missed. Wait. Top 1000 listed company. What is mandatory as per the chapter number 18? Top 1000 listed entity based on market capitalization. What is mandatory? Isn't it business responsibility sustainable reporting? You're right, BRSR. Are they saying about integrated report? No. But an integrated report is talking about how many C? Flow gone. How many C? 6. 6 C's. Natural capital, human capital, manufactured capital. You remember? 6 C's, intellectual capital. Social capital, yes. So integrated report they are asking. It's not about BRSR. BRSR is mandatory for top 1000. Actually, SEBI says for the 500 listed entity, they can adopt on a voluntary basis. That's a very minute point. They have put it as an MCQ. Just study it now. Can you see? The view of company secretary is correct. Top 1000 market capitalization. Top 1000 is not for integrated, but it is for BRSR. It's not this. View of company secretary is incorrect. Voluntary for top 500 listed entity. Okay. C. Where is C? Again, top 1000 listed entity, that is for the BRSR. Top 1000 is for BRSR. The answer is B. Did you get the answer? Because 1000 is for BRSR, and here they are asking the integrated reporting. So guys, if 3 is okay, can I have your green signal by saying 4? Come on guys, 4. Life is a race. Run, 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 run. Actually, even if you have not studied that particular topic of 6 C's, you can easily answer by using common sense. Integrated reporting comprises of 6 capital. The company observed that it has capitalized intangible, patent, and rooftop solar equipment. In the integrated report, it should be disclosed respectively as what? I will wait for 30 seconds. I want your answer. Intangible asset, is it financial capital? Is it manufactured capital? Is it natural? Is it financial? Is it intellectual? What type of capital is it? Financial means money. Manufactured means like machines, etc. Natural means air, water, solar, current. Human is human resources, people. Intellectual means it's like goodwill, intangibles. Okay. So the first one is intellectual. Okay. Solar equipment. Solar, guys, sun, Suryan, solar. Solar means what? It is natural. So the answer is which one? C. Right? Very good. Now, guys, last question in the integrated case study. 5. Can the auditor accept system audit? If you read the case study question, they are saying system audit. It's another type of audit. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, no. Oh. Now wait, let's read the option and rule out. Yes, the auditor can accept the assignment of system audit provided it did not involve review of financial data and info. Can you just reply whether it seems to be correct or incorrect? See, if you are doing the audit and at the same time, if you are reviewing the financials also, which is produced from the system, okay, information system, which threat will arise? Which threat will come? Come on. Which threat? Very good. Self-interest. No. Self-review. Self-interest is money. Self-review threat. Here, they are saying specifically, you can undertake, but that information system should not relate to financial. Did not involve. Correcto? Incorrecto? Correcto? Tetto? Tappa Saria, come on. I'm just asking you the first statement I'm asking you. Seems to be correct. Why? They said you can undertake, but it should not be relating to financial. Seems to be correct, but wait, let's read others. Yes, auditor can accept the system audit provided it involves financial. Strike off. because you can't do. Now, yes, no. I'm reading D. D. No, the auditor cannot accept the assignment of system audit since it did not involve scrutiny of data. That sentence seems to be wrong, alle? No, because it did not involve. Okay. Now, this is the two options you have. Is it A or C? Correct. These two we have strike off. Can you say A or C or? Yes, auditor can accept the assignment of system audit provided the fee for the audit is not more than the audit fee. Somewhere you have heard this? And in professional ethics, okay? For doing the, now wait. For doing the audit of listed entity, public sector, PSUs, public entity having turnover exceeding, there is a guideline. You can undertake other assignments. Other assignment means what assignments? Can we call it as MCS? Other assignment means management consultancy services, provided that service fee does not exceed audit fee. Can you acknowledge whether you have heard that guidelines earlier? Yes. But guys, okay, now let me know, is it A or C? Which is the answer? A. Okay, now most of you saying C, some are saying A, and now all are saying A. Why, guys? Why this collaboration? Come on, strike off in one. Those people who are saying A, may I know the reason? Janani, Bharat, why? See, as per section 2.2 of professional ethics, I'm just saying my interpretation, you can argue. A person shall be deemed to be in practice in 4 cases, right? 1, engages in accountancy. 2nd, engaged to undertake audit. 3rd, representation, certification before authorities, etc. That's different. Last, any other services, which is MCS. Here, it is only like an audit. It's a system audit. So, to my knowledge, if you read council guidelines with section 2.2, it won't come under any other assignments. It's only an audit. It's another audit, like tax audit. It's another audit. So, better answer plus IC answer is A. So silent. മക്കളെ മനസ്സിലായോ? മനസ്സിലാച്ച പുരിഞ്ചതാ. Come on, മനസ്സിലായോ? Rahul, I know you will. Others? Bharat, okay, because you guys said A. I'm asking to those people who said C. Can you reply whether you understood? When you read 2.2 of professional ethics with council, I feel at first go, I also thought it might be C, but if you read both section 2.2 of CA Act with council guidelines, it's another audit. Other assignments are something in MCS. MCS will not include representation because it is representation audit accountancy because it is said in 2.2. With that, case study is over. Take 30 minutes rest. Are we clear? Can fee of one assignment affect accepting another? See, if it is as per council guidelines, yes. But here it's only an audit. If Janani, you do tax audit as well as the statutory audit. That's allowed. That's only audit here. It's not other service. Like that. Here they are saying it's an audit, system audit. Okay. So guys, integrated case study is over. Now they have given 3 independent MCQ. So when you're ready, give me a procedure. No, all others have to say proceed. 15 seconds more, then I'll proceed. No, we will proceed. And I'm not just saying the answers. If you want to see the answers, you can look at the RTP yourself. I'm just discussing the concept also, even though it's taking time. Come on, get back. Independent MCQ. Okay. Okay. CA Vijay, qualified as CA in November 22, started his professional practice in Delhi. Since he has enough time to devote for other activity, considering the following 4 options. Part-time tutorship of ICI, editorship of journal other than professional, acting as recovery consultant, owning agriculture land and carrying out agricultural activity. Now, when you hear this, A the clause, N the clause, which clause? A professional ethics here. Very good. It is clause 11.1.1. Money, it's not 9.1.1. It is clause 11, part 1, first schedule. Okay. So in that there is a regulation. Someone remember regulation number? General resolution, special resolution. If you remember the regulation number, you can quote. Regulation 191 or 190? Anyone? Correct. It is 190A. Very good. That's right. And if you don't remember, don't write. Okay. As per the regulation number 190A, for which all you need a specific approval out of these 1, 2, 3, 4. Part-time tuition, editorship of other than professional, acting as recovery consultant, owning out of 1, 2, 3, 4. Private tuitions, part-time under ICA is allowed. It's general. Editorship of journal is allowed, provided it is professional. For here, you need specific. Nagaraj and Divya. Why? Kuta, acting as a recovery consultant in banking sector. Can you just check out our class note? Is it general or specific? It is generally allowed, and you can take the fees on a percentage also. Banking, clause 10.1.1. So this is also general, this is also general. Owning an agricultural land and carrying out agricultural activity at agriculture, primary sector, priority sector. For that also, what resolution they have given, general or specific? General. So the answer is specific resolution is required for editorship, part-time tuition, recovery consultant, agriculture and other. Is it D or is it A? Why people are saying D? Answer is clearly it's A, right? Why? Because editorship only requires special resolution. D option, they are saying agricultural activity, that is general permission. So answer is, Bharat, it is A, only for editorship. Clear? Seven. Wherever you go, I am there. That's our CARO. Okay. CARK, the auditor of Shipra Limited, resigned from the post due to personal reasons. Resigned, resignation. CASP was appointed as the auditor. During the conclusion of audit, CASP mention RK's resignation is in company's auditor's report order, which is CARO. Can someone say CARO? Is there any clause? There is a clause which deals with you have to report on resignation of the previous auditor, whether you have considered that. It is clause number 18. 17 is which one? Rahul, 17 is cash loss, right? Correct. 19 is going concern. No, CARO does not state. Yes. Clause number 18. No. So answer is clearly clause 19 is going concern. So the answer clearly is B. Many students were asking, whether you have to learn CARO clause by clause, meaning clause number. Answer is yes. I don't know whether you guys have seen that CARO video. I don't know whether I shared you that video. In that, we have made a list of chart, like asset related clause, related party related clause. If you keep that chart in mind, I think it is better. Can I have your green signal for 8th question? That's it. That's the last question in MCQ. SMN Limited is a management consultancy firm in operation for last 15 years. The company's financial reporting process is sound, and auditors have issued clean report. Due to mandatory rotation under Companies Act, MNO associates were appointed as a new auditor. Excuse me. During the audit, MNO associates performed procedures on current year financial and opening balance. Whenever you hear opening balance, which all essays will come to mind? Current year, previous year, opening balance, 510. One more essay will come to your mind, guys. What essay? 710. Pradwan? I know, typing mistake. 710 and 510. I know, I understand. 501 Allah, it's 510. Typing, I understand. No significant issue has been observed during the audit, and auditors intended to issue clean report. They included other matter para, OMP, essay 706. Noting that previous year financials were audited by different auditor. Management requested this reference to be removed. However, auditor did not agree. Actually, can you say, is it 710 or 510 exactly? It is essay, very good Divya, others, in essay 710, corresponding figures and comparative FS, 2 cases, they say to add OMP. 1, prior period FS are unaudited. Second, if it is audited by another auditor other than me, us. So here, since you are not the predecessor auditor, to clarify your responsibility, your report, you have to include OMP. So management is asking you not to include, but you are including as an auditor. Contention of management is valid. Auditor has 2 options, either to perform opening balance procedure or reference. He cannot mix both. In this given situation, even if auditor wants to give reference, management and auditor should have taken the prior approval at the time of appointment. So it cannot be done. The auditor is correct and it is in line with the essay. However, auditor is required to include with the approval. Can you say which is the correct option? And a rule out. Can you rule out which is wrong? Can you strike that? And tell me which is wrong? At first reading itself, A is wrong. One more is wrong. Either 2 options are what? B. Is it C or D? Better? Now, who should take the approval for putting his name in the report? Is it management or is it auditor? It is auditor. Why? Because as per SA 710, as per SA 710, when prior period is unaudited, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ where there is another auditor, predecessor auditor other than us, it says. So your answer is D. Okay, with that, MCQ is over. We were discussing the provision, I was explaining, I was correcting you. That's why this much time. In exams, you will finish off easily. So how was it? All good? So take rest. Descriptive. How many questions? 9. 12 questions are there. Okay. So take rest for 30 minutes. 30 minutes or sorry, 30 seconds or 1 minute you can rest. Okay. After that, say proceed. Okay. So guys, dinner time, what is happening? All gone for dinner or what? Achucho. Hi. Auditing solving is happening now. Who knows? Can we proceed? Okay, so guys, regarding the descriptive question, I can directly show you the answers in RTP, but it is just like a reading. Okay, with your approval. Okay, can we do like this? After reading question, we will discuss the concept and say how to present. Is that okay? Just simply saying, okay, sure. Okay, first question. Just ignore the chapter number. Just read the question. RPS Limited at the AGM of meeting appointed RPS as the joint auditors to conduct the audit of the financial year. For the valuation of a newly constructed infrastructure project of the company, RPS decided to consult their own engineers. Due to differences of opinion, each joint auditor sought the advice from their respective engineers. As a result, significant discrepancies were found in the valuation report. However, R agreed with the report provided by P's engineer. S did not. Mr. R argues that report of P's engineer should be included since there is a majority. What would be the responsibility of the auditors if report provided by P's engineer is found to be faulty later? Now guys, think. In the exam hall, you got a question like this. Is it standards on auditing or other topic like bank, NBFC, PSU, internal audit? It is standard. Now, first standard. Which standard? Two standards are there. SA 299 plus you are using the work of an engineer. So it is SA 620 also. Okay. Are we bound by majority? No. Whenever there is a difference of opinion, you will give a separate report. Now, later on, if P's engineer's report is found to be faulty, who will be liable? All three? No, it is only R and P, because S gave a separate report. Are we clear with it? Now, guys, wait, let me just show you something. Can you see this? Now, what to write, how to present in the exam. Let's discuss for just 1 minute. Already we have said the answer. First thing you should say is essay 299, joint audit. Second, essay 620 also you should explain here. Why? Expert is required for complex cases such as actuarial valuation, inventory, etc. However, you may use the work of expert provided you are held what responsible? You are held solely responsible, meaning your responsibility cannot be reduced. Before you use the work of a expert, you have to check whether expert work is adequate, relevant, reasonable, whether source data used by him is proper, complete, we have to verify. This much you will write it in the provision. I know you'll explain. Then you will write facts of the case. In the given case, what has happened? Finally, provision, facts. Finally, you will conclude P and R and P are responsible or they are grossly negligent. S is not responsible since he had given a separate report due to difference of opinion. Are we clear? Okay. So this is the way which I supposed to discuss remaining 11 questions. Can we go like this? So that it will be a revision of keywords also. I've just written the keywords. Okay. And after each question, say the next question number. No, so I will get a promotion. 10. Amro Limited is manufacturing and trading of leather goods since last 10 years. You are the internal auditor of the company for the year. In order to review internal controls, you visited the department and noticed. Head of Procurement, Mr. Amit, has complete control over purchasing of goods, approving payments, and his actions are not reviewed by another person. Company staff has been working on the same roles over the years without any rotation. There was no rotation of duty. Store manager, Mr. Gupta, who's responsible for maintaining the inventory, also keeps the records. When you read this, what concept or which concept came to your mind? Very good. There is something called as internal check. Work of one person to be checked by another. There are some conditions. Segregation of duty, rotation of staff, person should be encouraged to go on leave, using of mechanical devices, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Discuss, okay, briefly the general condition pertaining to internal check. Do you think general condition pertaining to the internal check has been violated in the given situation? Can you say yes, no? Then I'll go back to the answer. Answer is, of course, yes. Why? One, same person has been doing everything, no segregation of duty. Second, no rotation. Third, person whose charge of inventory he is counting. In fact, inventory should be counted by staff of another department. Okay. So, what's the answer? Show my answer not to be found. Kitty. Ada, can you see? What are the general conditions? Just revise for one. not 1 second, 30 seconds. No single person to have control over entire transaction. Rotation of duties. Staff should be encouraged to go on leave at least once in a year. Person who's having physical custody should not be allowed to record it. Periodical inspection has to take place. Mechanical devices like calculator, etc. should be promoted using. Financial and administration powers should be segregated. Inventory counting should be done by staff of another department. So this is the answer for A. What are the general conditions? Okay, Ano? Now, have they violated these general conditions? Yes. A complete control was given to one person, lack of job rotation, inventory record should have been counted by staff of another department. Okay, you're asking me a doubt in this? Person who's having physical custody of the asset. Assume Divya, you are responsible to maintain this asset. You should not be given the responsibility to record it. ആരാണോ റെക്കോർഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് അവർക്ക് അതിന്റെ ഫിസിക്കൽ കസ്റ്റഡി കൊടുത്തുകൂടാ. Segregation. So that's it. Unless you say 11, I won't proceed. Why you should have all the fun? I will also have fun, na? Yup. Okay, 11 is big. Audit and Associates. Appointed as the auditors of GRF Private Limited for the year. Companies into business of health club, fitness, gym. CAM is the engagement partner. M observe the following points. Customer base is reducing. Tough competition. Discount war. Payments and creditors are delayed. Company not being able to pay salary. Financial ratios have deteriorated. Company requested bankers to provide with additional working capital, but they are not considering. And when you hear all these things, Rahul, Dash is being affected. Durandam, guys, I mean, some issues there in the company, issue. So as an auditor, you are having MUSDGC, material uncertainty, significant doubt on going concern. How our company is going to sustain. Now look at the question. What audit procedure should be followed by M while considering the circumstances? And most probably for the exam, they may not give you SA 570 link. How auditor would deal if going concern basis of accounting is appropriate, but material uncertainty exists, adequate disclosures made in FS? Can you say the last part answer? Material uncertainty is there, but it is disclosed. Which opinion you will give? Unmodified with the material uncertainty on going concern para. So can we revise that? And I can stop it over here, but I thought I will revise that concept once more. 1 minute. Nikki, wait. Ada, look. SA 570, right? MU is material uncertainty, significant doubt on going concern. There has been some events and conditions like bank loan, customer deteriorating financial ratios. Whenever you see this, as per SA 570, auditor should obtain sufficient and appropriate evidence. Now, guys, come on, fill the dash. Management has not performed assessment of going concern. We are saying the procedure. What auditor will do? Management has to assess, they have to make their judgment. If they have not done, first step, first you will request them to do. If their assessment is less than 12 months, you will ask them to, well, this is the procedure. 12 മാസമെങ്കിലും നോക്കി പറ, at least see 12 months. You will ask them to extend to 12 months. Now, next what you will do, you will evaluate you can't rely on the management as such, so you will evaluate the management's future plans. You will assess them. Feasibility. Then you will see the cash flow and you will also see the forecast. On top of that, you will ask them, give us in writing request. Very good. Written representation. SA 580. So all these things you have to write. Now, facts of the case. Here, going concern is affected, cash flow issue, financial crunch, customer decline, ratio is deteriorating, late payment, etc. Therefore, RR is reporting requirement. Material uncertainty on going concern para you have to add. Now, you can say how you will add it. We draw. Come on, you draw users' attention. Then you will describe the matter. Ada, come on, drafting we have done. Come on, I've shown you. So, how will you end it? These cast MU on GC, but our opinion is not modified. That's right. Are we clear? But as I said, I'm concentrating on revising that particular concept also, Keto. I'm not just saying the answer and going. I'm just trying to revise that particular concept in the question. Okay. Take rest for 30 seconds. Drink water, guys. Water or coffee or tea or something. It's only water. Okay. Done with your water drinking? Engil ba. Question number 12? Okay. 12. Okay, guys, on your mark, get set, go. The extract of FS of Next Limited is as follows. Trade receivables 225 crores. Provision for bad debts 50 crores. Raw material 180, finished goods 250, total asset 950. Okay. CA Ash is the auditor of Next Limited for the year. During the course of audit, CA Ash noticed with respect to debtors of 175 crore, no confirmation was received by the audit team. The total debtors itself is 225, out of which 175 they did not receive. So, is it something significant material per vessel? It's significant, right? If it is just 1 or 2, okay. 175 out of 225 they did not receive. Okay, company has created provision of 50 crore. The company stated that the provision on receivable is older than 36 months, which according to team is inadequate. Team is unable to ascertain trade receivable. Unable. Pattunnilla, mudiyala. In respect of inventories, which constitute 45% of total asset. They're saying inventories together. Together, inventories will constitute 45% of total asset. The management has not undertaken physical verification. Company has not maintained adequate record. Team is unable to undertake the physical count. Would not be verified. What kind of opinion they would give? Draft the opinion and basis for opinion. See, Rahul, you're right. CARO link is there. But Kuta, in the question, they have asked you to just to draft opinion and basis. So you need not talk about CARO. So it's a clear case where you are unable to obtain evidence. So it's a clear where you will give a disclaimer of opinion. Essay? Oh yeah, 705. So can I make you say a few things? Where? Question number, got it. See, debtors, you are trying to obtain external confirmation as per SA 505. Okay, you have to obtain external confirmation. Do you need to write external confirmation here? 505, do you need to quote? Can you just say yes, no? Answer is, as per SA 505, external confirmation will provide you with more relevant and reliable evidence. So you can quote SA. I stop the screen, I'll reshare. Okay, you can quote SA 505 one sentence also. So for the debtors, auditor will obtain external confirmation as per SA 505. However, 175 crores, it is not receivable. Inventory, 45% of total asset, which is material and pervasive. Okay. So, is it a case of material misstatement or unavailability? Which case? Is it or unavailability? It's a case where unavailability of sufficient and appropriate evidence, which is material, 45% of total is inventory, plus debtors, material and pervasive. Hence, as per SA 705, you will explain disclaimer. Then you have to draft. Which para? Both you have to draft the opinion para and you will draft the basis for opinion. It's not basis for opinion, basis for disclaimer of opinion para. Are we clear? 505, even if you don't quote, it's fine. I just quoted one sentence. But how will you form the opinion para sentence? How will you form? We have performed the audit. Yeah, very good. You should not write we have performed. We were engaged to do the audit of blah blah limited for the year ended of financial statements. Okay. Because of the matters stated in, I'm saying the drafter, because of the matters stated in basis for disclaimer of opinion para, we are unable to obtain evidence and we do not express an opinion. In disclaimer of opinion basis para, you will explain two limitations. One, 175 crores debtors, you are not able to obtain confirmation. And inventory amounting to so and so amount you should write. You should be quantifying, okay? Amounting to 180 plus 250 or something. Amounting to 45% of total. That reason you will write. That's right. Can you acknowledge whether you understood this? 505 just wrote. Even if you don't write 505, it's fine. 705, yes. Ade. Unless you say, next question number, I won't proceed. Till now we were playing with the basics essay. 505, 705. Ooh. Now let's go to SRE, SAE, SRS. Okay. 13. Mr. Vineet, an auditor, has been approached by Q to examine the PFI. But which standard? PFI. SAE 3400. Now, what factors should an auditor consider before accepting an engagement? See, all the advanced standard are divided into 3 parts. While you accept planning, then performing, and then completion. So here they are asking what are the factors before you accept. And under what condition should the auditor decline or withdraw? Additionally, what steps should be taken to formalize the term? That's it. And even without by hearting, just think you have been appointed to do the PFI. Okay. So first, you can start by writing which standard, no? It is 3400. PFI. Which class of PE? It is just a link, not for exam answering, just for you to memory recheck. Which class of professional ethics deals with PFI? I mean, estimated earnings contingent upon future transaction. Yo. 911? No. 212? No. It is 312. Clause 3, part 1, second schedule. Now, what are the factors to be seen before accepting? Why? Why preparing this? Purpose or use? For whom to be distributed? Is it general or limited? What are the elements to be included? It's a flow. Whether it is P&L, balance sheet, what? How much? Because guys, forecasted and projected depends upon the period. Mainly, those people who have attended, we have drawn the chart, no? What is the main consideration here? Like for audit, it is AFRF. Here, the main consideration is assumption. It can be either best estimate or flow gone. Hypothetical assumption. Now, when we should not accept or withdraw, can you say? 2 cases, you will not accept such an engagement, or if you have accepted, tata, bye-bye. 1. Assumptions are unreasonable. One more. PFI, I mean, prospective financial information is not suitable for the, not appropriate for the purpose. In these 2 cases, you will either withdraw or will not accept. Do you need to give a separate engagement letter here? When you accept such an engagement, separate letter kodukanoda? Do you need to give a separate engagement letter? Kodukanuma? Answer is, we have to issue a formal engagement letter. But an engagement letter, essay. 210, but don't quote 210 here. Why? Because it's not an audit. Here you'll just write, you should issue engagement letter separately saying the terms and conditions. Are we clear? Unless you say 14, I won't go. 14. What is 14? Digital audit. There are these two chapters, digital audit and emerging areas. Okay, these two chapters, weightage is less. Somewhere I says 3 to 6 marks, but I always feel you should not skip the chapter as a whole. I think Divya, Ade. It's for that only. So because Ada, you saw the integrated case study. What if you skip these chapters, or no, I'm not saying this chapter, even if you skip any of these chapters, okay, any of the 19 chapters, what if it comes for the MCQ? So don't skip any chapter, but you can do what you call, if you feel one of the chapters very difficult, what you can do is just study in such a way that if it is asked for MCQ, you should be able to attempt. Makle, Kanmanis, did you understand? But I'm not asking you to skip the chapter. I'm asking you not to skip the chapter. Ayyo. Okay, wow. Mr. Karan is a consultant tasked with helping mid-sized manufacturing company by integrating IoT. The company, IoT is Internet of Things, huh? The company wants to connect various devices such as equipment, smartphone to their facility and inventory management system. They aim to take IoT to improve operational efficiency. However, they are concerned about the risk and the impact. Describe the components, benefits, risk, and implementation. And what is IoT, by the way? Alexa, on the light. Alexa, come on. It is connecting dash to dash. What to what? Connecting internet. But I've left the space for you to say connecting the internet to the devices. So just think of your anything at your home, something that's what we are familiar with Alexa, no? So that's why I said. So what are the components? In the component, what are the components? Like IoT, what are the components? First, some data should be there. Then there should be a device. Then net should be there, connectivity. In an organization, people and process. These are the main components in IoT. IoT is Internet of Things. First device, then data, then connectivity, internet, people, and process. Think of a company. Example, car, security, fridge, micro oven, etc. can be connected. But what is the risk? I've already written that. Come on, and the risk. One, data theft. Second, denial of service. How the device can be hijacked. Now, what are the audit implications? As an auditor, when you are doing an audit of a company who's using IoT, first, you should have some knowledge skill. You can't blindly rely on the control manual. You have to check whether it is operating effectively. How this is impacting the financials. And if this you understood, if you understood this, would you reply? One reply, okay, not okay, എന്തെങ്കിലും ശരി. 20 questions are there. We have reached till 14. Come on. By 9 o'clock, we have to finish. We'll finish. Very simple question, guys. You can take it as a revision time. Very simple question. I'll just give you, I'll suggest that in the last. You are appointed as the auditor of Imperial Industries, a listed company with turnover of 3.5 billion, 15 units, 200 branches, key supply to the American building. How will you draft the report if component audit report on FS is under different accounting framework? When component auditor reports under different auditing framework? When FS is not audited? Which chapter? CFS audit, group audit, chapter 13. In that, there are various headings. What is the objective of CFS auditor? What is the procedure of CFS auditor? How CFS auditor will see materiality? How CFS auditor will see completeness of component? Reporting by CFS auditor. Which heading this falls into? Reporting. In reporting, there are totally 5 cases. A revision. I'm doing the audit of component and parent. I'm not the auditor. I'm not the same auditor. Component under different accounting framework. Component under different auditing framework. Not audited. So in that 3 cases, they have asked. You want to revise? If you say yes only, I'll show. Otherwise, I'll go. Wait. Reporting requirements. CFS auditor. 1 second. That page went. 1 second. Let me take that page again. Okay. Okay. At 3 cases they have asked. So tell me, first case is different accounting framework. Okay. Different accounting framework. Accounting framework is different. When this happens, come on, revision. When there is a foreign component, 2 options are there. Rent option. What are the 2 options, guys? 1, parent should convert component FS into parent FS. Or component shall convert into parent FS. Either case, 2 things you have to be considered. 1, you have to check. You mean CFS auditor. CFS auditor has to check. Very good. You have to check the conversion adjustments, whether they have done it properly. One more thing is there, whether it is done as per group accounting manual. Very good. So this is the first one. What different? Auditing framework different alla accounting. Now auditing framework is different. Component is audited as per IAS, International Auditing Standards. If I say it will be answer, no? So it has to be audited as per, very good Radwan, as per Indian gas. Putta say Indian gas. Gas are generally accepted auditing standards. Why? To maintain consistency. A uniformity. This is if auditing framework is different. First accounting, second auditing. Now, not audited. See, generally speaking, all component has to be audited. If it is not audited, you have to consider qualitative and quantitative aspects if not audited. One essay will apply. Oh my God. 450, 320, 705. Hey, come on. If one component or few components are not audited, you have to analyze its impact on your opinion. So basically, it's 705. Nagaraj, materiality, no need, Kuta. They've said. So directly you can say 705. Evaluate the misstatements. Rahul, for evaluating, it's unaudited. So directly you will modify. If it is one component, maybe qualified. If it is pervasive, disclaimer. നിക്കണോ പോണോ നിക്കണമാ പോണമാ Want to wait or go? Go. Where go? 16, Shari. Bank audit. Okay, bank audit. In fact, if you have studied bank audit in Inter, you can easily attend this question. Your firm, ABC Associates, is appointed as the central statutory auditor of a nationalized bank. The bank follows the financial year as accounting year. During the audit CARD, the audit manager has noticed following issues and placed the same. Consortium cash credit 75 crore. Bank own share is 15 crore. Debit towards interest 2.25 crore. Credit 1.75. Classification as performing. Why? Lead bank. Anyone? Two provisions are applicable here. Out of order or like NPA. Okay. Cash credit will become out of order or NPA in 3 cases. Which one? One, if the outstanding balance exceeds outstanding balance or sanction limit, outstanding balance exceed drawing power or sanction limit. Second, no credits at all for 90 days. Or third one, credit is there, but not even sufficient to meet the interest debited. Here, how much? 2.25. How much credit? 1.75. So isn't it like NPA? Because it falls in the third one. Now here they showed it as performing or non-performing. They showed it as performing. Why? Because lead bank said, lead means a main bank. The one concept is over. One more concept is there. What? Consortium. Consortium. Okay. In case of consortium, how it will be treated as NPA? Is it based on lead bank? It's not lead bank. It is based on the bank-wise. Deepthi? No. It is based on their respective or individual recovery. Bank-wise, respective. Here, one bank share they did not get. So that bank, our bank, and the bank, in that bank, it is NPA. So here, it is not performing. So guys, I'm really sorry I said the answer there itself, but still. Here, 2 concepts are discussed. One, consortium. Okay. So NPA classification is based on respective bank. Okay. Meaning individual bank. Not based on lead bank. Not on lead bank. Since last 2 quarter means more than 90 days, last 2 quarter, outstanding, credit is not sufficient to meet the interest debited. Yeah, 2.25. Thank you, Nagaraj. Okay. Therefore, it should be treated as NPA irrespective of lead bank certificate. Are we clear? So that should be the conclusion. Seventeen, 17, 18, 19, 20. Just 4 more questions here. Come on, come on. Life is a race. Run. 17. Rishi. In fact, it's my son's name. Okay. Rishi is appointed as the internal auditor of SPOM. Oh my God, when we hear of SPOM, and as medium-sized manufacturing company, I was thinking of our SPOM. Okay. While CA Nitin is the auditor. Internal auditor, statutory auditor, essay. 610. Now wait, what they want in the question, please see. During the review, Rishi notices several discrepancies in disbursement records and suspect there might be weakness. Additionally, there has been a recent changes in company's policy. Rishi is concerned about maintaining independence and objectivity. What are the responsibility of Rishi as an internal auditor? Now, those who have our class notes or those who have the book, you can just see. There is a separate heading, okay? And I'll just take out the notebooks, to those who have. Others, you can take the essay material. There is a heading called as Main Responsibilities of Internal Auditor. Kando, did you see? That is the heading which they have asked you. 1. Second, Nitin asked Rishi to provide direct assistance regarding evaluating appropriateness of management use of going concern, whether it is valid. Can you ask the assistance of internal auditor? Yes. But can you ask the assistance in seeing going concern? See, it's an area that involves significant. What? Yeah, significant judgment. That should be done by the statutory auditor. Heda, that main responsibility, those who have the notebook with you. Did you see? Kandengil kandu. Paathengalana paathom. Did you see that? In that, there is a flow. Whenever there is an internal auditor, first thing, what will come? Internal control. He has to operate independently. He should not involve in executive function. He has to observe the facts. However, closely associated with management, maintaining his independent status. This is the first one answer, responsibility. Second one, essay 610. Shall not seek. Can you say? Something, no? Essay 610. Shall not seek the direct assistance in areas that involves, that's the word, significant. Come on, guys, significant judgment. See, going concern is an area that involves judgment. You have to see whether management assessment is proper. So, in the given case, it's not valid. Not valid. You should not seek the assistance of internal auditor. So, you will write the examples of areas that require significant judgments like going concern, accounting estimates, risk, etc. Only 3 more questions with that. Done. Tata. 1 second. Give me a second. Yes. Which question? 18, huh? Okay. Due diligence chapter, investigation, forensic accounting. Okay. CA Rajul is designated as the credit manager at the branch of APP Bank. PQR Limited approached the branch with the request to sanction credit facilities. This is a new client for the bank. She had reviewed the company's past history, background of promoters, director, shareholding pattern. She has conducted the assessment of financial result of past and future. Additionally, now comes the hero. SWOT analysis. She also evaluates net worth of directors, CIBIL score, identify the procedures, and discuss the nature. But is it investigation? Is it due diligence? Is it forensic accounting? Surya, Kuta, you saw this? SWOT analysis? Strength, weakness, opportunity, threat. Even though in the beginning it seems like investigation, Filna Allah. It's not that, Kuta. It is because of SWOT analysis, it is due diligence exercise. Okay. Will your answer be different if the activity was to be performed by a person other than CA? Can a non-CA perform such activity? For your kind information, due diligence, forensic accounting, it's not our core area. I mean, it's not our exclusive area. It can be done by other professionals too. Name any other areas identified by the activity. And where due diligence will happen or when due diligence will happen. And corporate restructuring, like amalgamation, merger, etc. Those people who said it is investigation, you understood when you see the SWOT analysis, you have to identify that it's a due diligence. Okay. Now just give me 45 seconds. We'll just recall it quickly. Most probably it will be. And which activity? It is due diligence. Now you have to explain due diligence. Can you give explanation? Due diligence is a type of dash. It's a type of investigation performed by or for whom? Investors, to see the potential of investments, where you see both financial and non-financial factors conclude with the SWOT analysis. So that's the first one answer. Explain the procedure. Second, can a non-CA do such an exercise? Answer is yes. Other than CA can do, it's not an area exclusively open for CAs. So there is no difference of answer. Areas where due diligence can be done, mainly corporate restructuring, some kind of public offer, venture capital, amalgamation, merger. Only 2 more questions, guys. Okay. 19, huh? Okay, 1 second. 19, 19, 19. Kapil is appointed as the external auditor to provide assurance on BRSR. To ensure reports accuracy, reliability, he needs to follow the methods. What are the steps to be followed in BRSR? And even without saying, you can see first you have to give a report on BRSR. Okay, so first you should understand prelim. Okay, I'll show you the answer directly. And understanding the entity and its environment is for the audit. Here we will say it as you will do a preliminary review. Preliminary review, it's like for understanding, okay, what are the different parameters, etc. Then you will go and see on-site assessment. Then you will get the statement evidence. From the evidence, you will find and preparation of final report. It's a logical flow. Preliminary, first you went and saw, then on-site you saw, then you took the evidence findings. Then you will give your final report. These are the steps in issuing BRSR. Okay, so did you hear? And your favorite topic is coming. 20th question, it is professional ethics, right? So I will mute and I've not written the answer here. You know why? For you to identify. Eppadi, how is it? I won't say the answer. You guys say. Okay. CA Vayu is the auditor of Viva Limited, had a turnover of more than 200 crore. Audit fee is fixed at 80 lakhs. Company offers the assignment of representation before authority for a remuneration of 1.75 crore. Maklai, audit fee is how much? 80. Whereas representation is 1.75 and it's a company which is having more than 50 crore turnover. CA Vayu accepted the assignment. Discuss with reference to the provisions of CA Act and schedules thereto. Hey, initially, we discussed this once. One, two, 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 two. Yes. Hey, boys. Okay, girls. See, as per council guideline, don't read central government, council guidelines, in case of listed company, PSUs, public company having turnover exceeding 50 crore, they should not accept any other assignments, okay, like MCS, okay, for a fee exceeding audit fee. Here audit fees is 80 lakhs, whereas representation is 1.75. Okay, I already said to you, as per section 2.2, CA in practice will be engages in accountancy, audit, certification, representation, and then MCS. Will this representation before authority be considered? Answer is no. It won't fall under the other assignments or work. So here, representation you can take because it's only representation like 2.2 and representing before authority. So here fees exceeding audit fees is fine. So you are guilty or not guilty? Deepti, you are not guilty because representation will not cover under the ambit of other assignments. First also we have discussed this. So you can conclude it over here. If you want, you may write the clause. RTP answer, they have not written, they have just written the council guidelines. If you were guilty, here it is not guilty. If you were guilty, it is clause 1, part 2, second schedule. Here it's not guilty, so no need to write the clause. Council guidelines is not violated. You can end by saying it's within the ambit of the council guideline, hence not guilty. And I think many of you got one point in that listed company, PSU, etc. Audit and other services mainly MCS. MCS will not, that part will not include audit and representation, etc. Okay. 2 questions we have discussed this. Okay, last question. Sanjeev, an associate, a firm of chartered accountant, responded to the tender. Tender for quarterly e-TDS returns. Honest money, open to all category, maximum fees. Discuss whether he can respond to the tenders as per the C Act. A tender, responding to tender. Which clause? Very good. 611. Is it guilty or not guilty? See, there is a regulation, there's a guideline which says that you should not respond to tenders if it is exclusively open to CAs unless there is a minimum fee. Here, they are saying tender is open to all categories, not only for CAs. So, here they said maximum fee, minimum fees was not there. Can you respond? Since it is not exclusively for CAs, you can respond and it is not guilty. With that, over. முடிஞ்சாச்சு. Over. Turn. One more thing. Don't spend your time again for doing the RTP of November 24. Okay. You want this note which we wrote? This note, this I didn't write, no. This is council guidelines, not guilty. This is which one? 611, no, not guilty. Okay. So I'll just upload in the YouTube and I'll share the link in the channel. You can just by tomorrow, okay? You can download the this particular answer if you want. Okay, the one which I have wrote, but I'm just giving a disclaimer. It is just short and keywords only. Okay, just for your reference that I will upload it there. You can download the PDF. One more thing is, I've already contacted already conducted the RTP discussion for May 24 before that particular exam. That link also I will share in the group as well as in the description of this YouTube video. So if possible, please go through in the RTP of May 24. That RTP MCQ was not this it's not like this. It was something different. So if you do that also, it will be really good. Okay. So I'll share that. I will put in the group as well as I'll put in the description. Okay. So guys, target time was 9 o'clock, I think 3 minutes early. Yes. How was it? All good? Okay. So guys, what I always feel is, I'll just take 1 minute and then I'll wind up. Studying, very important, most important. Second most important is doing questions. As far as exam, writing practice, I've been saying, I'm not repeating, doing questions. Because when you do questions only, you'll be able to appreciate. So do more questions, practice more questions, both reading as well as minimum 1 question you should write a day. Now it's September 24th. You have 1 full month. Last 1 month can make wonders. So whatever gone is gone. Okay, we didn't study last week, or last attempt. No. Gone is gone. What you have in your hand now, what you can do. Right now, you have time with you. But what I've seen students do is, they don't practice question, they don't do the question, they study. How much importance studies, same importance you should give for doing questions, writing, as well as reading. Okay, as far as auditing is concerned, I just think, no, those questions which we did, PE, we knew that, but the answer was wrong. So when you do only, you get to know. Practice makes a man perfect. So that's it, guys. Okay, keep going. We'll meet again. Okay, we'll meet again for one more round of discussion. So I'll let you know in the group. Okay, now let's move on with the targets. Maybe after 1 week, next week. Okay, after the workout batch and other things are over, for the MTP, we'll discuss. Okay, MTP or some topic I'll come up with. Okay, so that's it. Take care. Good night. Keep going. Okay.